All right, guys, welcome back to Pilates Strong. My name is Lorraine. We're gonna do an awesome, no equipment, no planks, no shoulder ab workout. So let's get started. Let's start with our feet in tabletop. Why not, okay? Hands behind the head. Try it like this time, or like this, don't care. Just kind of play with that. It does make a little bit of a difference. Doesn't mean it's wrong to do anything else. And we're gonna lift our chest up, squeeze those abs, lower down. Now, as you're in this position, okay, I don't want this. I don't want heels to your butt. I don't want you to get sloppy with your heels. If anything, I would rather have you guys angle your feet a little higher to lift up and down. Now, that's especially important if your hips tend to get really tight in this position. So we're just gonna lift up and down. Let's go for another full minute here. So by having the feet higher than the knees here, you can kind of feel the energy of that foot kind of dropping the hip down a little bit. So that could be helpful, okay? If it feels really hard and you're feeling your hips a lot, bring your knees closer or put your feet down, okay? So let's keep going. I'm gonna keep my feet right about here. As I'm lifting up, and I'm trying to think about keeping my pelvis stable. So when I'm lifting, I'm not doing like this yet, right? I'm not like doing weird things with my hips. I'm grounded. As I'm lifting, my pelvis goes deeper into the floor. It's really stable here, and that allows me to anchor to come up higher with my chest. Hey, buddy, up and down. All right, we got 15-ish, a little over 15 seconds. Good, and down and up. And I want you to think of length as you lift and then lowering down. So I gotta tell you, when I teach a lot, sometimes I'm like, am I making sense anymore? I know I am, because I will watch these videos and do them myself, but it's one of those things where you hear it a lot, it's hard to tell. Now, add the lower body in as you lift the chest up, and then lower the lower body down as you lower, just like this. So it's like a little bit of a double crunch, lifting, squeezing, lowering. You're gonna feel your abs really warm up. Now, I bring that up because I never want to get sloppy with my cueing. I always want this to all make sense, especially in the videos. Good, and exhale, up, squeeze, and down. And I like talking through it because it just always reminds me of the quality of the form that we're looking for. Good, and then keep going up, squeeze through those abs, lower down. I like to put my hands on my abs here and really feel what's working, up, squeeze, and down. Now, if you're new to this and you're probably already just toast with this ab set, don't worry. My recommendation is don't even worry about pausing the videos. Just take a break, join back in on the next exercise, okay? That's a great way to do it. Good, keep going. We've got about 8 more seconds. Squeeze, and then we're just gonna do lower body. Good, keep going. 6, lower abs, I should say. 3, 2, now lower body just in and in. Just the lowers. Woo-hoo, feeling that. In, keep breathing. You're always breathing. You're never holding your breath here. And in, we're gonna go for about, let me do some math in my head. I would say 8 more seconds. In, and in, and in. We're gonna go to crisscross abs. So in this position here, I'm trying to lift my hips off the ground equally from both sides, so the right and the left. So I'm not like wobbling. 3, 2, now extend the left leg out, right leg in. Whew, hold that, lift up, don't get lazy, and then switch. Now, I'm gonna tell you, through the years of teaching, what I've noticed people start to do in crisscross is literally just roll side to side. There's not much engagement there, guys. Okay, so I want you to lift as you go over. Imagine there's a rainbow underneath your bra or bro line, and you're keeping that squeeze through the center. That's gonna change your crisscross abs like crazy. So it's up and over, and up and over, and keep it going, and up and over. Good, abs are in tight. Up and over. Let's go for about 30 more seconds. I'm squeezing up and over. I'm tightening to lift up and over. Keep going. These are hard, guys. Keep going. We're gonna go to a Pilates scissors today. Now, you guys know I like to mix in Pilates with strength training, with calisthenics, and some people will argue, well, that is all Pilates. But when I say Pilates, I mean more the traditional moves, like the scissors. Oh my goodness, my abs are burning. Good, up and over. My legs were getting sloppy. Your legs are working a little bit here. Good, keep going just a tiny bit, maybe some of this part right through here. 3, 2, now from here, both legs up to the ceiling, grab the right calf muscle. I like to grab like this. This is kind of how it's taught in Pilates. Okay, and you're gonna reach the left leg down, lift the chest up. Now, when I kick my right leg forward, that's what lifts me up. But watch that you don't do this, right? So grab lower if you need to, shoulders down the back. That left leg is your anchor. You should feel your left glute, peel yourself up, hold. This is a nice little C curve right here. I'm gonna talk through this real quick. The reason we do this in Pilates is to emphasize the length in our body and to think about, instead of when we're lifting folding in half, to feel like we're lengthening up and long, right? So we're not just trying to go like this, we're trying to lift up and get long and organize our head, neck, and shoulders. By holding the calf muscle, you can feel that working. Okay, now from here, we're gonna switch. Okay, and I'm gonna talk again. That switch, when that happens, the purpose of that is to see if you can challenge your pelvic stability while you switch your legs. And I'm gonna show you the wrong way. The wrong way is when you switch to do that, right? You know, I'm emphasizing. The right way would be control, okay? If your neck starts to bother, you can always do this with one hand and then you can switch, okay? So we're gonna go here, good, and then you can switch as you need, here, 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 but if you're feeling pretty good, I want you to switch. My pack is getting in the way, so I'll move that, there we go. Switch, and switch. Your head gets to go down. We're gonna do a long lever lift in a second. Now, the other thing that happens in Pilates is they go, and then they go, so that extra through the nose or through the mouth, I'm not picky, is to get deeper in that core. So up to you. Good, and switch. Good, and switch. We got about 15 seconds, my abs are burning. Good, and switch, I'm nice and stable. Good, keep going. 10 seconds. Good, and switch. And switch. One more other side. And then slowly release. You should feel your abs are on fire, okay? Now we're gonna go into a long lever lift here. Both legs are gonna straighten out. It's gonna give your head, neck, shoulders a little bit of a rest. You're gonna hook your right foot onto your left knee, just above it like this. My right knee is angled towards my right shoulder or my right boob, okay? Or moob, depending on who you are. All right, so you're gonna bend your left knee a little bit, hands by your sides. I'm gonna show you real slowly the first one. You're gonna lift, everything stays as one unit. You're gonna lift that leg up, up, squeeze, and then lower. Notice when I'm lifting, I'm not trying to like throw my legs over my head. It's a very small movement, okay? So I'm gonna try to keep the shoulders back, lift, lift, squeeze, and then lower. Oftentimes when I see people try to do this in a class when I'm teaching it, and I always correct it, is I see a lot of this happening. Ow, that hurts my back. Like that, that's whatever. Don't do that. I want a nice slow squeeze and then lower down. I want control. When you're going down, you're resisting. Oh, that gravity, it feels so good. Now here's the kicker here. After about 25 more seconds, we're gonna go back to the Pilates scissors. I know, it's hard, okay? But I love to do these little repeaters. Good, keep going, in, down, down. Now my right shoulder loves to lift because I do have scoliosis. I try really hard to get it back and squeeze, squeeze, and lower. Notice how small that lift is. This position of the legs is nice because you kind of get this little opening through the hip as you lift on that right side, and it kind of puts pressure down on this leg, making your abs work harder. Now ready, we're gonna go to scissors, not switch. So hands back in front of your calf, just like this, and ready, switch, and switch. As I'm switching, I'm keeping the pelvis stable and in control. And switch, and switch. I ate too much before this, and switch. And my pants, my white pants are a little bit dirty because I was fiddling around with my car and I rubbed my thigh against the car because I was trying to get something out of it. Good. Oh well. Good. And switch. Left side, long lever lift is coming. Long lever lift. Long lever lift. Good. Keep going. And switch. This movement is all here. The legs are being moved from the core. You guys, you got 15 more seconds. Keep going. Good. I should have turned my fans on. And you're getting this nice stretch through the legs. Good, keep going. 5 seconds. Isn't it great to do some nice Pilates work? 3, 2, and lower it down. Left heel onto your right thigh, shoulders down the back, hands by your sides. And you're gonna lift that leg up and down, just like that. It's a very small movement. Guys, I really need to get a new mat. This is like such a travel mat, and every time I do these videos, those little bones on the back of your pelvis, oh, they hurt. And since there's no planks with this today, that's all I'm feeling. All right, keep going. And squeeze and lower. Good. And lift, squeeze and lower, just like that, okay? Keep going. And lift, squeeze. My abs are on fire. I know yours are too by now. Again, if you're new to this, just take your breaks as you need. You know what? If you're really new and this is a lot, you don't even have to lift the butt. You can just go like this and then lower it down slow. It's still gonna work your core a lot, okay? Got about, let's see, 15 seconds. Good, keep going. We got a single leg stretch coming up. And keep going, up, up, squeeze, and lower. And lift, lift, up, squeeze. So it's kind of like scissors, but the legs will be bent. 3, 2, and then release. You can feel your six pack getting bigger, right? Building. All right, so let's take the hands, hand, right shin on the lower ankle part, left hand inside. This is how I was taught to do it, like this versus like this versus like this, okay? Here, to really grab that leg, you're gonna extend that, you're gonna lift the chest up and extend the right leg out, and then you're gonna extend or lift the left leg up. Oh my God, I can't talk. All right, now we're gonna switch. It's a little bit of coordination here, and we're gonna switch. Your goal is to keep your upper body lifted, just like this, and switch. It's very easy, and you just saw me do it, to do this and to like really pull the leg in. I mean, I guess that's okay, but it's not really doing what we're trying to get to. So try to keep that lift, that C curl, right? And switch, and keep going. 30 seconds here. And you can add that double pulse. Good, and it's so hard to talk and do this. Keep going. Good. Keep going, guys. You're doing great. 15 seconds, and switch, and feel those abs burning, right? Keep going and switch. Good, and keep going and switch, and keep going and switch. Keep going, 3, 2, and then release. Hands are gonna go behind the head here. Left leg down, that's gonna be, actually, you know what? Let's do right leg down. Let's start on the other side. Left leg up, and you're gonna exhale, lift your chest up, rotate, and then lower. So it's just a little bit of a break for your body, but working just the left side here. Lifting up and down. Lifting up and down. We're gonna add on to this in a second. You're gonna lift, squeeze, feel that oblique, extend that leg as you lower, and pull it in, and extend. Get that stretch, good, and in, and get that stretch. Really reach your right elbow away from that left leg, and pull. Keep going. We're gonna go for about 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna switch, and lift. Good, keep going. That right side, guys, is really stable. Good, you got it. I know, so hard, right? You feel your core burning. I'm thinking about the last exercise we're gonna do, and I'm like, uh-oh, keep going. 3, 2, squeeze, and now let's switch. No pulses with that one. Right leg up, left arm in, and reach. And lift, and extend, and pull, and extend. Head back, chin away from the chest, and reach. Keep it going. We're gonna go for about 30 seconds. This is gonna feel like a little bit of a break for a second. And pull, and extend. Good, and pull, and lengthen. Left elbow reaching away from the right leg, and pull it back in, keeping that length. Keep going. We're gonna go for about 10 more seconds, you guys. And then we have our little finisher, and yes, it's gonna be boat holds. I know, keep going. And pull, and extend. 3, 2, give me one more. All right. Whew, it's on fire. Abs are on fire. Don't know what else to say, they just are. All right, first hold, we're gonna make it easy. It's gonna be 20 seconds. You're gonna grab the backs of your thighs. I was originally gonna start with this exercise, but I decided to end with it. This first one anyways. You're gonna grab your thighs, lift your chest up, and hold, okay? Your options are to stay here, try to get both shoulders off the ground, which mine pretty much are. There's a little bit on the floor, okay? Now, take your left hand behind your head, extend your right leg long. This is the first version of our first boat hold. Timer's gonna run here, and just hold. Breathing in and out through your nose, feeling those abs work. Got about 10 seconds, and then we're gonna switch. Keep holding. Keep holding. Keep holding, maybe a little higher now. 3, 2, and switch the arm, switch the leg. So we're getting ourselves set up here. I want you to pay attention to the weight of your hips, whether you have more weight on one hip than the other, and lift, squeeze, and just hold. Arm is long, and just hold. Keep holding. I really hope that my video is actually recording, because this would be hard to do again. Keep holding about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and then a little break. Okay, I know that's a lot. You can lift your butt up, take a little stretch real quick, lower it back down, okay? Now we're gonna do legs and tabletop, similar. Grab the back of your thighs to set yourself up, lift your chest up and hold. Okay, timer's running. We're gonna hold this for 20 seconds. Options, one leg, switching like this, or just hold. I'm gonna go for the hold. Breathing in and out through your nose, holding. Focusing. This is hard, guys. Especially after all that ab work. I like to do this at the end so it builds your strength. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and then release. Okay. Now, if the legs out is too much, you can always put your hands underneath your tailbone. So on these last 2 rounds, I want you to play with either a version like this, or a version like this, or a version like maybe this, or a version like this, okay? Take your time, find your position, or if that's all too much, this is it right here, okay? You can just hold your chest up here. I'm gonna go for the full version. 3, 2, I'm gonna extend out and hold. Breathing in and out through my nose. Now I'm gonna add on a little bit, maybe do the arms back, maybe forwards, kind of play with some arm movement while keeping everything still. It's also a little bit of a distraction. You have 10 seconds. Keep holding, arms gonna go back forwards, 5 seconds, chest up, but notice I'm not giving up. 4, 3, 2, and then release. 1 more, and then you're done, okay? I love to add these in because these are the movements that can build on your calisthenics down the road, which is what I love to do. So if you're trying to get there, these are great exercises for that, okay? Ready, set, and you're gonna lift and hold. 20 seconds, last one here. I'm gonna try to stay as still as I can, breathing in and out through my nose. 10 seconds in, you're already halfway. Pull those abs deeper, right? Keep them in. Keep them in. 5 seconds, chest up, 4, chest up, 3, 2, and then release. Oh my gosh, you guys, awesome job. That's a great ab workout that you can just do a few times a week. I promise you're gonna get so much stronger. Let's stretch this out real quick. I'm gonna lay down on my stomach and let's get this pack out of the way. And I'm just gonna take my arms forwards, lift the chest up. Anyways, guys, if you like this, like, comment, subscribe, share. Make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to get to my, 5,000 followers, which I know sounds kind of lame, but I would like to get there. I've been doing this for a while. So make sure you turn on your notifications and all that stuff. Anyways, chest up, stretch yourself out, but awesome job, you guys.